Welcome to Lowest Gas Podcast, episode 25, where I'm actually sitting on the floor. Can't get any lower. So, yeah. Fourth column seems to be pretty good in my head now. The only assumption is that you have to assume the 9x9 reckoner has a diagonal of Roman numerals going across it. And it goes OIV. And if you grasp OIV, you get the fourth column. IV is Roman numeral 4. Boom. V. Oh, I is a 9, you say, and V is a 22. And 9 and 2 and 2 is 13. And that's underneath. O4V 13. Then you gotta go an OVOVO away before you can iterate. In the 5x5 cube, where the center of the 5x5 cube would be the heart. You know, you can go read a Bible and go tell me that a great light to rule the day is the sun, and a great light to rule the dark is the moon. And you are wrong. Just like every pastor. Great light to rule the day, a great light to rule the night or whatever. That's talking about Jupiter and Saturn. Go Wikipedia shit, people. Foul life is representative of the sun. Fish, aqualife, is representative of Mars. Cattle is Venus. Bugs is Mercury. Go Google it. Go Wikipedia it. Things like beasts that howl, I imagine that would be the moon. But you don't think like that. You think incorrectly. You think how you were told to think. You know, so I don't really take criticism. Like, I don't. Like, whatever, guy. Talk at me, talk to the wind. I don't give a shit. You don't have to be here if you don't want to be here. Just like last night, I'm sitting on we have a couple tables outside. Because we're not allowed to eat inside, so we have to put tables outside. But the mindset behind some people, like, I was out there and then people are walking by going, this is insanity. Insanity? People want lockdown forever or they don't. That's how I feel. Lockdown forever. So, I made a reckoner, and I was like, alright, I gotta, like, kind of come up with some kind of naming convention for it. And lo and behold, I used the solar system, because what am I doing? I'm looking at the creation of the earth, and the destruction of the earth in the Bible. One's in the Old Testament, one's in the New Testament. There's only a few places where it talks about the earth in the book. Right at the beginning, really close to the end. You're supposed to get these revelations about math, but you don't. Read that book over and over again. Oh my God, they jailed a pastor, I heard, somewhere in Australia or something, and he was without his Bible for a week. I find it really cool. My argument of ignorance being 1 to 1 to 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143 is the earth. And that pattern is showing up a lot. And you guys don't like funny math, I'm sure of it. People don't like math in general. People are idiots. They're weak idiots. You know? Sorry. Not really. So, yeah, 340, 659 shows up. 1210 will show up because the 12 is before the 10 in the second column. Yeah, 1210 is an AM station. I was really tired. But I remember I did 1210 a long time ago, and I thought it was funny because of the Energy 1200. I remember that. You don't have to. Yeah. Call everything by its right name. Into the wild. That's what he says when he's dying. He writes it in his book. He's dying and he, like, figures out, maybe. So, yeah, you can never know mind worrying about me busying my little mind that you think is useless. You keep your thoughts to yourself. Obviously, you are wise beyond your years. Wow, you just try to help people, and I'm really trying to help people break it down. Yeah, looking at the cell here, yeah, okay. I actually have videos where I construct the constructs cell. And I even have videos where I think I take the first page of the Bible and I read things and I build it, make it bigger. Again, yeah, I don't want to talk about it, but the way the Bible reads is in the beginning, you know. It says like the light would go away and the light would come back, and that was a day. Now, again, that would mean that your day begins and ends at noon. The Bible says that, but our day doesn't start at noon, it starts at midnight. Everything's upside down, backwards, and flipped, maybe. But, yeah. That's cool. I'm allowed to think however I want to think. Don't hurt anyone. Yeah, I want to make a perpetual motion machine to create energy because everyone keeps talking about the energy crisis and how they have to rely on coal, and nuclear is not a bad option, people. It really isn't. Nuclear power, coal power. Let's burn trees. Let's plant trees, cut them down, turn them to pulp, and fucking burn them. Burn the shit out of them. Yeah, that's how I fucking make energy, people. There's no other way to make energy. You gotta burn a fossil fuel. Fuck yeah. Urgh. There's no other way to make energy. Fuck, it's gonna be a good told you so. Oh, told you so. I like the shapes. The shapes are really cool. Like the heptacontagon is the circled 69. It's a 70-noted circle. Hepadecagon is a 17-noted circle, I guess. Structure. Polygon. Q code. QAnon 17s. Whatever the fuck that is. Bunch of idiots that don't do math. Take a very nice letter and besmirch its character. But yeah, welcome to the new Great Depression. Meaning, if you understand the Great Depression math, a solution for energy. Now we have the pride flag in Canada. It's going to be flying for a season. Only place in the world that's Pride Month is 4. There's a flag on the Reckoner. There's probably all the flags on the Reckoner, but remember the other flag that I looked up? The Bad Man flag. Nine? Yeah, that flag. It just so happens that a swastika on the Reckoner, where 0 is a 2, because it's duality, sums to 19,291, I think. Pretty fucking close to the ultimate solution and the ultimate Nazi flag, where a swastika is used in many religions as a good sign, a symbol of righteousness. I don't fucking know. I don't know why they Hindu like that swastika and 33s and stuff. I'm not too sure. I remember back in the day I took I did the cat, the cat at the Asian stores with one paw up. I think I did a decode of that and how that's the 8th column or 7th column of ego. 7th column of ego, that's funny. Ego is the easiest one to derive. A 322. The skull and bones. Like the secret societies, they take meetings notes, right? And I think that there's they know this, right? And I think there's steps of knowledge. They know it a different way. I'm Like, not the way that I learned it. I'm just taking shots at the dark and seeing if I'm right. Talking to myself a lot. I don't have a group of aged men on Wednesdays to converse about cellular mathematics and cellular energy and Roman numerals and pi and our solar system and bubble math. I don't have that guild of people to talk to about on whatever. I don't think they get together every Wednesday. But you get together on Wednesday because that's the messenger's day. That's Mercury's day. You want to get closer to God? I'll take you closer to God. I have that album. 9 Inch Nails. 9 Inch Nails. 14s and 9s. OVI. OIV. 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 A little bunch of Roman numerals. Like, again, I don't talk about what you want me to talk about, because that's not important. I mean, a bunch of wheels on a cube spinning. I don't even know how to, I'm sure it's pi, like the way you gotta jump from the solenoid windings from wheel to wheel and face to face. You gotta know what you're doing. Yeah, renewable energy. Alternative energy solution. Fuck, man. I live in a world where people don't really care about shit, so I'm not really surprised that no one cares about a different solution. Mathematics. Ramanujan's number. Ramanujan's number says it all. Ramanujan's number. Okay? I don't know. My brain works differently. I am not like you, never was like you. I know many physics engineers, who are now sous chefs. I know what it's like now to always go to work and, always operate a kitchen, have it clean, and have it ready, and stocked, and proper, and it's all lying on your shoulders. That's what I do now. I'm trying to keep it all together. In a time where people don't want to work because the government's giving them money. That's cool. Yeah, it's Burger Day today. That'd be fun. So, based on the 2143 from my last decode of the 5555 being the 110, the 21713, all part of that 2143 with the 6 on top, or the L on bottom could be the 3. I like starting at the 712. The 712 is a good place to start because it's needed, because it is the top right of a 5x5 cube that contains a heart, where the 5 cells needed to make the 1 of 7, 13, 110, 21, 43 are there. Everything's there. It's a good place to start. Maybe you're solving that quadrant, and that quadrant simultaneously, because we have moved past the third dimension from 2 4x4 cubes to 1 5x5 cube, which can be upside down, rotated, and flipped in a bigger 5x5 cube solution. Yeah, it's neat. I find this wildly entertaining. 057, again, if an O is a 2, a 0 or a circle with a slash through it, could be a 2, a 5, and a 7. That should be your 14, and then your X is Roman numeral 10, so 14 and 10 is 24, and lo and behold, 24th letter is X. I like that. It works well. It's Fly spec code. I already have that written down somewhere. But yeah, I'm just having coffee. Pretty tired. Yeah, OIV. OIV. The IV is a 4. The IV is a 13. 4, 5, 13. Just put a 0 on top for good measure. You got to add a hex element to the iterative solution because that next cell, I guess, needs the knowledge of what came before it. Remember, I keep saying you got to add what you made before. You can't lose track of what you've created up to now. We've gone from non-3-dimensional shapes to a 3-dimensional cell. And lo and behold, I look like I have to map it 3 different ways. Fitting. 3 5x5s is half of a cube, yeah. If you put them together. Maybe I need a second half to complete the shape. I wonder where that could be. So, okay. Yes, I make videos about math a lot. I like to do my numbers. I like to do it live. I don't like to do it and then redo it for you on camera as all like a nice pretty picture. I like to have you see me struggle through thinking. Because that's transparency. That's what it is. I show you my fuck-ups, show you my eurekas. I let you think about it. No one else is doing this thinking, so I chose to do it for you. No one even knows how to think like this. And if they do, they choose to use this knowledge to think like this for their own personal gain, rather than, I don't know, the earth. After day 3, you're dropping 5s, the seeds. Remember, you gotta plant the seed in the dirt to make the flower of life next to the tree of life. And the tree of life first, then the flower of life. Digital Daisy secondary. Digital Daisy looks exactly like a Nintendo joystick pad turned sideways, like the original Nintendo. A lot of things from Super Mario are from the Reckoner. I've done that in the past to no avail. But yeah, just imagine what you can do playing with numbers. Just, you know, don't take my word for it. This is obviously useless. I have created a format. I've created a way of besmirching my character. How about that? And if that fills you with joy, then I guess you got what you wanted, you know? Welcome to the shit show. So, it's in everything, okay? I don't have to go about, like, I don't know if they know, like, the comments that these musical artists, you know, who are in these groups of secret people that meet on Wednesdays, maybe the people that influence the world influencers, what are they trying to influence you? Why is Mos Def not allowed in America? Oh, maybe he's got a little bit too much to say in his albums? It's all mathematics. I revolve around science. No, it sounds like all the bubble math science. It's called an alliteration. A hard alliteration, where it can mean 2 things. And it's not like that hasn't been done forever. It's like a Bob Marley song. He says a lot one way that can be heard another way. Gotta use your brain. It can mean 3 different things, 4 different things, every song. So this one's not a very good one. I'm more happy about my derivation than I ever have been. I am 4 out of 9 completed, I'd say. I have stated my assumptions. I have gone through the derivation. I'm not going through it at blazing speed to allow for it to sink in with certain people. I really don't want to put a pen to paper right now and see what I can find, because my whole body is sore and aching. It feels like I worked out and my body's like recovering. I don't know. I just go all day. So payday is going to be nice. I need shoes. I have blasted through all my shoes. My normal shoes, my kitchen shoes, my feet. I need Epsom salts or something. I need to soak my feet every night or something. I gotta start doing better care of myself, or else I'm gonna fall apart like a shitty wheelbarrow. So, I don't know, cooking a lot of good food, getting a lot of compliments on food helps with my day. Like, it's nice. Kind of like getting tired of hearing about it, in a way. Hey, it's fucking good, I get it. You're happy. Alright, cool, whatever. Like, did you expect me not to make good food? I guess it's nice. I don't take compliments well. I don't like hearing compliments. I never have. Maybe that's why I react better to negativity. Give me your hate, your anger. It makes me stronger. Uses the force to make a lightning. Electricity, anyone? It's so depressing watching the world. Watching people pass me by, it's depressing to hear what comes out of their mouths. Sad. I don't know. Well, can't get any lower. If I was, I'd be starfishing on the floor or something, but that would be an awkward angle for a video. So, I'll leave you with that. Just rambling with my coffee. Nothing really in particular to say other than, yeah, I'm digesting it. I like what I did. It's a growing field. We're gonna get there. 174 magnets are needed inside of heaven, if you remember from before, because the middle of the cube has one ring this way, one ring this way, one ring this way, and then two on the angles. And inside the ring, there's 36 for a perfect circle, but you need four ball bearings each. So there's 32 magnets times 5, 160. At the center of each of the faces there'll be an axle, and at the corners there'll be an axle, and at the end of the axle there'll be a magnet at the end. 160 plus 14 is 174 magnets in cellular heaven. Pretty much where we stopped the derivation. Kind of hit the 712, dangling this little 174 carat in front of me, which I've kind of already found in some aloof way. What does it mean? I know pi. I feel in my core that pi is just following a path of some sort on the reckoner. And if you follow a path, you'll never run out of numbers, and they'll always be different. There's no pattern to pi, right? Really autistic people memorize this to 1,000 digits? Really? You really think that you can memorize 1,000 of these digits like that? Or do you think there's a way of thinking where you can follow a path, and based on where you are and where you were, you know what's next? If you can keep track of your path. That's what I think. Hasn't popped out yet. Can't be like, oh yeah, here's pi. I've seen it around, I've done some videos in the past, but I'm kind of left that be for now. Remember back in the day, I did, 36 significant figures? I did 37 significant figures of pi. And it's all there. I made a video where I was just guesstimating where I'd be along the path of energy. And every time I stopped at the next one, it seemed to be the right number. And I did it 37 times. That's cool. So I like pi. I like Ramanujan's number. I like the Great Depression. I like swastikas. I don't like 15 steps. Like that. Lotus Flower? Yeah, Radiohead's got a lot of songs. They couldn't possibly know. Megadeth doesn't know. Metallica, no, these people don't know. These people don't know about this. They're in, like, I swear that they never made a song in the history of life hinting at a reckoner. Being facetious. So, you know, I choose to question the narrative. You don't want to? That's cool. People have an awful lot to say these days, but nothing quite useful. So, anyway, yeah, I'm done, I guess. We'll get back on track later. I don't know when. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow sounds like an easy... No, I have to anyway. Definitely not Friday. Friday's the big day. So, yeah. That's all I have to say about that. I hope you enjoyed the Lowest Cast podcast. Didn't even pick up a fucking pen. No paper. Well, I got this beep. It covers my camera when I'm not using my phone.